Well, looks like there's plenty of fireworks on Capitol Hill when one lawmaker came close to brawling with a union leader at a Senate hearing on organized labor. Jared Halpern has more from Washington.
How do we create an economy that works for all of us?
More than 450,000 union workers went on strike across the U.S. this year. That's up 900% from just 2 years ago. And as unions are flexing their muscles and winning big concessions, Democrats on Capitol Hill are looking at ways to help them take actions they claim will level the playing field.
Many corporations are doing everything that they can to intimidate, coerce, threaten, and prevent workers from exercising their constitutional right to form a union and negotiate a fair contract.
But the Senate hearing on Tuesday was overshadowed by strong disagreement from Republican lawmakers, including Markwayne Mullin of Oklahoma, whose anger at the unions boiled over into the threat of a fist fight.
You want to do it now?
I'd love to do it right now.
Well, stand your butt up then.
You stand your butt up.
Oh, hold on.
Big guy.
Oh, stop it.
Is that your solution every poll?
No, sit down.
Sorry, Eric.
Sit down. Look at you. You know, you're a United States Senator.
The hearing only growing more contentious from there. Republicans arguing organized labor is in a stronger position now than it's been in decades, with membership up and a president who calls himself the most pro-union commander-in-chief in history. They say unions don't need any more help from Congress.
I want to expose this thug to who he is. And
Could you not point at me? That's disrespectful.
All right.
I don't care about respecting you at all. I
I don't
people that
respect
I
you at all.
respect.
And the next major strike could be just around the corner. The Starbucks Workers Union says thousands of employees will walk off the job this week in what they're calling a Red Cup rebellion. In Washington, Jared Halpern, Fox News.
The life expectancy gap between men and women in America is widening. That's according to new research from the Harvard Health and UC San Francisco. In the U.S., the gap has been widening for more than a decade. Men are now living on average 6 years less than women. That trend is said to be driven by the opioid epidemic, the COVID pandemic, and other factors such as accidents and suicides. GM's deal with United Auto Workers Target posts a big earnings beat, and Toyota's best-selling car in the U.S. is going all hybrid. CJ Papa has those stories in today's Fox Business Briefs.
The United Auto Workers tentative labor contract with General Motors could potentially hit a roadblock. Members at several GM factories voting against the proposed labor agreement, despite the union's president saying the deal remains on track for approval. About 68% of workers at GM's factory in Spring Hill, Tennessee, voting down the tentative deal. Of the roughly 16,000 GM workers who have voted so far, just 52% approving the contract, according to the UAW's website. The voting deadline is 4 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursday. Target having a better than expected quarter, though sales were weaker than a year ago. Earnings and revenue top forecast. Demand for its beauty products picked up. Target has Ulta stores in its locations. Target sees the company holding up to meet its holiday forecast. It's also been able to clear out inventory. And Toyota says it is ending the gas-only Camry starting in the spring, replacing it with hybrid Camrys. The Camry debuted in 1983 and for decades has been among the nation's top-selling models. Toyota says the hybrid-only model is part of its strategy to give buyers more choices in green vehicles. That's Business in New York. I'm CJ Papa.
Travel experts say there are some things you'll want to know before booking your holiday travel plans. We'll have those tips for you after the break.